and welcome back. Today I'm excited because I have another product review for you guys and a swatch video on the Velvet Matte Lipsticks from Fergie. If you guys want to see what all of these colors look like and to hear my review, just stay tuned. I believe by now most of you guys have probably already seen the other swatch videos that I've done on the lip products that everyone is finding at Dollar Tree right now. These are the Fergie by Wet n Wild, and they have hit most Dollar Trees around the country. There are still some Dollar Trees that haven't yet seen them. As a matter of fact, my daughter and I went into 4 Dollar Trees the other day, and only 1 out of the 4 had any Fergie products at all. So I know it's still very hit and miss. But if you guys are fortunate enough to be able to find these products, I highly encourage you to pick them up. At only $1, they are definitely worth the purchase price. We have found the eyeshadows, the concealers, the BB creams, mascara, we found eyeliner. We have found, of course, all the lip products. We found some blushes, but we have yet to get our hands on some highlighters. That is what we are still on the hunt for. But today I'm going to show you these lip pencils. They are the Velvet Matte Lip Pencils, and this is the packaging. It has a beautiful, it almost feels kind of rubbery, maybe. Not exactly sure. I think it's supposed to kind of go along with that velvet theme, but it feels very nice, and the packaging is awesome. One thing that I love about the packaging is that the color of the lid is the color that's inside. So it kind of helps you see what the color is going to be. And I have to tell you, it is pretty true to color. I've been very pleased with the color of the inside versus the lid. You guys can see it's pretty much spot on. So that'll help you as you're out there looking. The first color that I have for you today is this beautiful little lilac, purpley lavenderish color. This is called the Standout, and it is super gorgeous. Let me show it to you on my lips. Definitely one of my favorites because all of you know by now I love my purple lipsticks, and this one is definitely very, very pretty, but it's light enough with just enough of a pink undertone that if you don't want to go all out purple, you could get by with this one as a nice little compromise. The next one that I have for you is called Pink Candy. This one is a beautiful neutral color. It does have a pinky coral undertone. I would have to say it's not a true pink, but it's not a true coral. It really is like a blend between the two colors. You can see it here on the lips to see how beautiful that is. Very nice and light for summertime if you just want a light day out as you're out shopping around or strolling down the boardwalk at the beach. Very, very pretty color. One of my absolute favorites thus far, and I've only been able to find 8. I'm not sure how many of these there are, but out of the 8 that I have found, this next one is by far my favorite. This one is called Dreamsicle Kitty, and it is definitely orange with a very much of a white undertone to it, which it really does look like a creamsicle. You guys can see it here on the lips. On the lips, it is so bright and not really neon, but just really glows awesomely well. I can only imagine what this would look like on someone who is very tan and has a deeper skin tone than me. It is going to be absolutely gorgeous. Definitely my favorite of these 8. That is for sure. The next one that I have is also an orange type color. Kind of looks like a burnt orange inside the container. This one is called DJ Doll, and it's very similar to the creamsicle except just a little bit deeper. So if you like the look of the creamsicle but want to take it just a shade darker, maybe from afternoon outside and evening inside, this would be a great transition color. You can see how beautiful that is also on the lips. The thing about these particular velvet pencils is they are so nice and creamy feeling. This one is called Nude Muse. They really are a matte finish. They go on the lips looking very matte. So you have to be careful that your lips are well hydrated and that they are exfoliated before you wear these, because they will sink down into the lines. They are a true matte, but here's that one right there, the Nude Muse, this bottom one. And here it is on the lips. Looks so very pretty. These really do have that velvety texture. That's the name, the Velvet Matte. And they really feel super nice on the skin. They do not feel drying or sticky or any of that. Like, I can still rub my lips together and have some glide action going on, yet they're fully matte. They don't have any kind of shine to them or even a sheen, but they're very creamy feeling and like moisturizing to the lips, if that makes sense. I really love the quality and texture of this product. This next one that I'm showing you, forgot to show you the lid. This one is called Transcendence. And this one here is definitely a My Lips But Better kind of color. Very, very pretty on there. You can see it right here on my lips. Super gorgeous. Definitely a nice neutral that could go with just about any outfit you're wearing if you want to pop something on to be out and about, maybe on those shopping excursions we like to do during the summertime, you guys. This next one that I have is also a very pretty neutral color. This one is called Fashion Darling. Just gonna keep running right down my arm here. And when I look at it this way, you guys, it's going in a perfect line. But when I turn it around for the camera, it looks crooked. So you guys bear with me. This is that one right down here, the very bottom one. I'm gonna go ahead and show you that one popped on the lips. Again, this is a beautiful neutral color, but this one does have just a little bit more of like a sienna burnt orangish undertone to it. And I've noticed that several of these, even the nude one that I showed you a few minutes ago that was called Nude Muse, has just a tint of a coralish undertone. It does not have the brown undertones at all. So if warm colors don't look good on you, then some of these you might not want to try, because I did notice they are all very warm in tone except for that very first one called the Standout. That one is about the coolest shade that's on here. All the other ones, if you tend to not look good in warm colors, you might not be too happy with them. This last one that I have for you is called Plumgenu, not sure how to say it. This one is also a very pretty, it looks like a neutral, but yet it has a very beautiful purplish undertone to it. This right down here, almost like a fuchsia undertone in a roundabout way. Here it is on the lips, absolutely gorgeous. And it's also the one that I have been wearing throughout this entire video. I really, really like it a lot. It's not overly fuchsia or purple. When you look at it, it doesn't just like jump out at you like bam. It really does have a very neutral feel to it. But this one is very pretty for those of you who look better in cool tones. So if you're a cool toned person, these two right here, I feel, would probably suit you the best out of all of them, because the rest of these that I have shown you, let's see if I can get them up for you. All the rest of those that I have shown you definitely have more of a warm undertone and a lot more of that coral peeking through. That second one, Pink Candy, you might could get away with that one also if you are a cool toned person, because that it does have a coral undertone to it, but it also does have a lot of pink. So you're kind of just going to have to try that one and see, I suppose. But out of all of them, I am thoroughly satisfied. They all, like I said, feel super creamy, yet velvety smooth, yet fully matte. So a wonderful, wonderful product. Again, here are all of those swatches for you. If you want something that is a true My Lips But Better, then I would highly recommend this Transcendence. Very, very pretty, and I think that would really look good on any type of skin tone. But they are super gorgeous and definitely worth the $1 in my opinion. So you guys get on out there and see if your Dollar Tree has any of these in stock yet, and if they do, I suggest that you buy them up and even start putting some away, maybe for those stocking stuffers, because Christmas will be here before we know it. Want to thank all of you so much for sitting here with me this afternoon. I will see you soon in the next video.